students, today I came with a new video and I discussed class 7 classification of animals chapter 4 and this is part 4. So let's discuss. So I was asked a question in my previous video that was a crocodile has a 4-chambered heart and the answer is it is true. So today I discuss the class Aves. So class Aves means feathered animals. Okay, it's also a Greek word and Aves means bats. Bats have evolved from reptiles and have many similar features. They can be easily distinguished because their body is covered with feather. And these animals have the following characteristics. All you all know that they are warm-blooded animals. That is, their body temperature remains constant and not affected by the temperature of their surroundings. Okay, they have a streamlined body. They are the only animals whose body is covered with the feather. Their forelimbs are modified into wings and hind limbs are adopted for walking, perching and swimming. Okay, they breathe through lungs and they have a 4-chambered heart. Their skeleton is very light because their bones have large air cavities. All of you know that they have horny beaks and no teeth. So they lay eggs that have heart cells and examples of aves are what? Yes, sparrow, crow, parakeet, ostrich, etc. You can see in figure 4.14 is a parakeet and a ostrich. These are some examples of the aves. So next is one of the most extraordinary mammal is the duck-billed patlas. It is one of the few mammals that does not give birth to babies but lays eggs. This is very interesting, isn't? Next is class Mammalia. Mammalia means milk producing animals. You have to remember, Mammalia means milk producing, remember. So it is also a Greek word and Mammalis is the of the beast. They are regarded among the most advanced animals. Humans belonging to this class, and all mammals have mammary glands. This is very important. What is mammary gland? Mammary glands which are more developed in females than in males. Okay, so mammals have the following characteristics. Mammals are warm-blooded animals. They have hair on their body and they give birth to babies and all the only animals that produce milk for nourishing their young ones. Okay, they have mammary glands that help producing milk. Most mammals have external ears, nose and specialized teeth. This is very important and they breathe through lungs. Okay, so they have a 4-chambered heart and the sexes are separate, male and female. Most large animals that we see around us are mammals. Examples of mammals are what? Yes, mouse, human, dog, cat, lion, etc. You can see in the classification and evolution. So evolution is the way in which living beings change and develop over million or billion years ago. In the previous section, you have studied that all the living beings are categorized based on some characteristics such as body structure, functions, etc. So most living forms that exist today have evolved by the accumulation of changes in the body structure over a period of time. So this has helped these organisms to survive better. It was Charles Darwin, you know that, who is Charles Darwin, who for the first time described evolution in 1859 in his book, and the name of the book is The Origin of Species. This line is very important. It was Charles Darwin who for the first time described evolution in 1859 in his book, and the name of the book is The Origin of Species. You have to remember the Charles Darwin name, and you have to remember the year in 1859, and you have to also remember the book name. The book name is The Origin of Species. According to him, there are some organisms that are very simple and have primitive body structure. So these are called lower or primitive organisms. As time passed, these organisms continued to change and their body structure became complex. Thus, the more evolved organisms have more complex body structure. For example, bacteria and amoeba have a very simple body structure. Fishes, amphibians, reptiles, and all but have more complex body structure in that order. Okay, so mammals have the most complex body structure and are the most evolved classes. We have done up to here, and we finished this chapter. You can read this chapter thoroughly. Okay, so in the next video I will discuss the another parts. So tata, bye bye, see you in the next video.